Hey, what's up everybody? This is Osterberg501 and today I want to go over a new glitch in New World that allows you to have infinite weight very easily. Now this glitch is incredibly easy to do and the only thing you're going to need is a bag with one of the burden perks on them. Now the burden perks will reduce the weight of specific resources, specific items, armor pieces, stuff like that depending on which perk you get. So the one we're going to be looking at today is Lumberjack's Burden, reduces the weight of wood, timber, and logging axes by 8.6%. So it's essentially just going to reduce the weight of anything you get from trees. As you'll see, I have a bunch of aged wood here, and I'm going to be doing this just with one bag. You can have all three bags equipped. It doesn't matter. It's going to work the same exact way. Just doing this so it's a little bit easier to understand. So we have 317 out of 517 weight with all this wood on us with our one bag equipped. And now all you're going to do is you're going to drag your bag to one of the other slots. And as you'll see, every time I drag my bag, it's going to massively reduce my weight. And I am not dropping anything out of my inventory. Sometimes it doesn't work, but just drag it back and forth. It's super quick. And now it's reduced my weight to 49.9 and it stops there. And the reason it stops there is because it's pretty much completely removed the weight from items from trees. As you'll see, the green wood and the aged wood now say they're only 0.1 weight, but I have almost 1500 aged wood and my weight total is down to 49.9. Now, if I dropped all this aged wood, it only reduces my weight by 0.1 because for whatever reason, any item will at least have a 0.1 weight. And as you'll see, the aged wood on the ground says it's 287.2 weight. But if I put that back in my inventory, it only increases it by 0.9. And what's pretty much happened is this has reduced the weight of wood items completely. It's still going to have that 0.1 weight, but I could pretty much go get infinite aged wood, infinite green wood, and my weight is going to stay the exact same, 49.9. Now, if I get a new wood resource, so say if I go get weird wood, it'll give me 0.1 just for having that item in my inventory, but then I'll be able to pretty much stack up weird wood infinitely as well without increasing my weight at all. And this is legitimately the entirety of the glitch. Now you can do this with any of the different burden perks, and I think I'm going to do another video going over all the different burdens and pretty much just have infinite weight overall, so you can just carry an infinite amount of things. And that's incredibly easy to do. You'll see if I put on my other bags, it did reduce a little bit just because these also have burdens on them, but it really doesn't matter. Also, my other burdens, as you'll see for other types of items, it's reducing it just by moving these bags around even more. And you can reduce pretty much any resource, any item down to weighing only 0.1, and then you can infinitely stack those items and they're not going to add any additional weight into your inventory. And this also means that you could go get the lowest gear score of bags, the cheapest bags you could possibly get. If they have one of these burden perks on them, you can infinitely reduce the weight of any item. And it's pretty crazy that this is able to be done. You legitimately are basically doing nothing. You're just moving your bags around in your inventory and just reducing the weight of items. You'll see I got my weight down to 17.5. I started at over 317 just by moving bags around in my inventory. It seems that the code of New World is at the utmost levels of spaghetti, and this is not the only perks in the game that are currently broken. There's been people doing a bunch of testing now that even physical and elemental resistances don't work in PvP, specifically with these jewelry pieces that give you this regenerating perk that regenerate health every second. These actually completely don't work if you die. You have to unequip these items and put them back on, or that regen perk doesn't work. A bunch of other combat perks currently don't do anything no matter what you're doing in the game. There's also a ton of additional perks on your weapons and armor that don't do anything in PvP because they're completely broken because of scaling in PvP. So I would not be surprised if there's a ton of other perks in the game that you can do the same thing with to stack up additional beneficial buffs for yourself. And personally, for me, I wouldn't feel bad at using any of these glitches right now. Pretty much everything in New World right now, every system, a bunch of items are broken in some way, either in a bug that has absolutely no benefit to players and is completely detrimental to the gameplay, such as Outpost Rush not being activated, or different stats not working in PvP, or different perks not working in anything in the game, down to tons of items having glitches that can be utilized by players modifiers, such as this weight reduction glitch, to have a benefit in the game. So just to go back over this, all you're going to do, get any bag with one of the burden perks on them. Then you're going to move that bag around in your different bag slots. It's going to stack up that perk up to completely removing the weight of whatever items that burden perk are tied to. And pretty much the only way I have found that you lose this weight reduction is logging off or exiting the game. And then once you get back in the game, the stacked up perk will no longer be working like that. But it just takes a few seconds to move your bag around in the bag slots a few times, and you now restacked up that perk. So now those specific items weigh nothing again. So subscribe if you want to see more New World or other MMO videos. Leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a comment down below what you guys think about this glitch, and thanks for watching.